Hi everybody, and welcome to your monthly reading for June. Let's see which sign is next. Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. So you have a new moon this month on the 18th of June, and I believe both sidereal and tropical astrology. So we also have a full moon happening the 4th. That is in your opposite sign of Sagittarius in tropical astrology, or it's in Scorpio in sidereal astrology. So, and then finally we have the first day of summer in the Northern Hemisphere, the summer solstice happening on June 21st. And of course, happy birthday, Gemini. If you are a late May, and all of June Gemini. That's it. All right. Let's see, underneath the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, some letting go, nothing wrong with that. What are we releasing this month? I'm going to take a look. I'm going backwards. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, fantastic. We are still in the season of Taurus and sidereal, so stable, secure, material wealth. And now we have the King of Cups. So earth and water, both feminine, receptive energies. Okay, also masters of their element. All right. Let's see what this power couple is up to. Because, I mean, the Five of Cups, right? We have the two cups standing in the background. So that could be these two individuals. Let's see what context they're operating in. The Strength card, Leo. Absolutely. The Empress, unbelievable. So, yeah, there's that Taurian energy, Taurus, Venus here. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Wow. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, Gemini. Something is ordained. Whether it's a blessing that's coming to you, because again, it looks like coming out of nowhere, this information, this clarity, this balance and resolve. There's something that required a lot of strength from you to get through a situation, a circumstance to achieve these levels. There's a lot of cutting out that you've had to do, a lot of cord cutting, a lot of boundary setting. That's what this Five of Cups is about. Using that sort of truth that, I mean, not everyone is going to accept your truth. But your true friends, your soul tribe, are the people that are going to stand by you in being honest. And also we have the Ace of Wands under here as well. So two aces, change of places. Again, somebody may not approve of your relocation, your move up in life, whether physical or metaphorical. But there is a truly blessed relationship here, whether it be romantic or platonic. There's definitely, you're amongst people, you're where you belong. You may have fought hard to get here, but and that's an inner journey too, with the strength. That's inner strength to persevere, to carry this truth with you, and to recognize what was unable to come with you and to leave it behind. Okay, get some astrology cards to expand on this. But you're getting exactly what you deserve. You didn't deserve this disappointment. Maybe others disappointed you, and that's why you had to leave. Because you recognized your worth here as the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and you recognize your strength to push through. All right, so this flipped over. I'll take that. The Trine, angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Yep, let's see. Libra, consideration, fairness, and harmony. Yeah, that air sign. That's the Ace of Swords here. Judgment. You had to make a judgment call. And, you know, that's what kings and queens do. They make decisions. They have a rulership over, you know, where they're deciding to go next. Let's keep shuffling here. Get one more. And I mean, the scales of Libra too is a judgment. Yeah. All right. So getting a bunch here. House 3 is Gemini. That's you. Communication, rational mind. So yeah, something was irrational And that's this emotional upset, right? And you're going with logic over emotion at this point. And we have Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. Yep, Taurus is here, ruled by Venus, the Empress. And then the Moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. That's the King of Cups there. So again, put on your own oxygen mask first before helping others. But that's the thing, like it felt like almost you were suffocating somewhere. And there we go. Yeah, underneath we have Chiron, hurt and heal. The Five of Cups is the hurt, right? And the Strength is the heal. The King of Cups is the healing. So I'm seeing, again, with Trine and Libra, harmony is shown up twice here. And that's exactly what's going on between these two individuals, regardless of gender. There is a balance here. It's very soft with Taurus, sensual, patient. Love is patient, love is kind, right? There's a lot of trust in between. There's no secrets there with the Moon. Yeah, and that's the Moon card is ruled by Pisces, so we could begin dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio with the King of Cups. And even the Queen of Coins and the Empress, they're both nurturing their fertile earth. They give life to what we need to survive. Okay, let's take a look at your Moon card here. I'm looking at that Moon. Release. Number 27. That's exactly what the Five of Cups is doing. Releasing. Not crying over spilt milk or pouring out those cups that were toxic. They could have been poisoned. And underneath we have blossoming, the flower moon. We just had that in May, the full moon, lunar eclipse, I believe. That might have been the release point. The full moon here. All right, so yeah, I think you're letting everything go after June 4th. You're having complete faith, trust, and patience with the universe, your guides, the process. You're trusting moving forward here. Maybe that's what you were letting go of, your inability to trust. Okay, let's read about release. Let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, more aligned things. Yes, and I also wanted to say that true strength is the ability to let go, not hold on. I freely release what I no longer need. There is payoff if we decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. The secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will indeed be worth it, which makes it super important to know what the positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to your body and that it is cancer-causing, among many other nasty things, has payoffs. What the most important payoff is for you may be different for someone else who is giving up a habit, but it needs to be clear in your mind, body, and spirit. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or that your children and those around you aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals, that you live longer, or that all the money you are wasting on cigarettes could be used for something that is more in line with you that you really want, such as travel or a home, all of which are real payoffs for which it is worth releasing the habit. So, and in doing so, I think that's what puts you in this position of the Empress, though, right? There was a sacrifice, a letting go, a culling of some toxicity in your life that is having a huge payoff in the form of the Empress and the Queen of Coins. Okay. In magic, in particular in spellcraft, the art of release after raising power is vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or deities in a focused way, it remains stagnant or stuck. This can cause us to feel overwhelmed. The companion stone or metal is smoky quartz. Yeah, so after the full moon, we release things. So whatever it is that you're charging up, that you're gaining and compiling energy in order to put into motion, make sure you speak that into being. Your Gemini, your air sign. That's what you do with your throat chakra, your lungs. You rule the lungs. So use the breath, use the air to actually maybe focus more on exhaling physically, but also speaking and getting that energy out of your throat. Okay, speak your truth. That's why the Ace of Swords came up. That could be the intention, again, that you're putting out in the universe. All right, let's take a look at your animal medicine. Um, 33, could be important. House 3, trine is a 3 segments. Could be 33 years old, or again, becoming a master teacher is the 33 level. Okay, we have Lynx, the moon, number 18 in the mountain line. So 2 large cats right next to each other. That looks very, again, just the companion-like in the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. They're complementary. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, the Lynx card is titled Secrets, and just briefly, if you have pulled the Lynx card, you can be sure that secrets are afloat. And it's funny because it's next to the Moon card, you know, things that are hidden. If this is your personal medicine, you should listen to your higher self, be still, and pay attention to the revelations you receive, either in the form of mental pictures or through a high singing voice in your inner ear. Perhaps you will receive information in the form of omens. You can be sure that Mother Earth is signaling to you in some manner. We had the Queen of Pentacles and Empress show up, both very Mother Earth signs. If Lynx is at your door, listen. Brother or sister Lynx can lead you to your personal power and of things that you have forgotten about yourself. Lynx can lead you to lost treasures and connect you to forgotten brotherhoods and sisterhoods. With the Libra card there, the 7th house of relationships, partnerships. So it can bring you into those harmonious connections where in the past there were unsatisfying ones. And on to the mountain lion is leadership. Mountain lion can be a very difficult power totem for you to have, especially because it places you in a position to be a target for the problems of others. You could be blamed for things going wrong or for always taking charge when others cannot. You could become the perfect justification for the insecurity of others. Mountain lion medicine involves lessons on the use of power in leadership. It is the ability to lead without insisting that others follow. It is the understanding that all beings are potential leaders in their own ways. The use and abuse of power in a position of influence are part of this great cat's medicine. By observing the graceful pounce of mountain lion, you will learn how to balance power, intention, physical strength, and grace. This relates in human terms to the balance of body, mind, and spirit. The giant feline never wastes anything, if only kills what it needs for survival. The female lion is the hunter who graces her table in a style akin to mother energy. If mountain lion has come to you in dreams, it is time to stand on your convictions and lead yourself where your heart takes you. Others may choose to follow, and the lessons will multiply. If you have pulled the card of mountain lion, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your personal beliefs. You may need to discover whether or not your plans include a pride of cubs wanting to be like you, or to share in your dreams. If you are already a leader, the question may be whether or not the time has come to push the cubs out of the cave. If you are aligned with cat medicine, you are considered to be king of the mountain and never allowed to be a human or vulnerable. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are great. In assuming the place of power that mountain lion affords you, you must constantly be aware of keeping peace. However, you can never make everyone happy unless you lie to yourself or others. This is human nature. Therefore, the first responsibility of leadership is to tell the truth, know it, and live it, and your example will filter down into the tiniest cubs of the pride. Responsibility is no more than the ability to respond to any situation. Panic is not a part of this sacred medicine. So leading by example, by embodying your truth. The Empress is a leader. The sword of truth being at her right hand there. Okay. So your alchemy card here. Ooh. Uranus. All right, well, during this full moon, we have Uranus conjunct Mercury, the magician, and we have Ash there, 33. Okay, I mentioned 33 with the trine and the house 3, so I'm going to read about Ash. But Uranus, again, is radical change, transformation, also freedom, liberation, and the unexpected. Also rules the house of Aquarius, your sister sign, the 11th house of partnerships, Relationships, social standing, perhaps, too. That could be that leadership component that we're talking about here. All right. Okay, so the Uranus energy is also attaching to that leadership. It says awakening brilliance and individualism. Uranus is aligned with the story of Prometheus, the god of fire. Consider his myth and relate it to your own story. In what instances have you been Prometheus-like? Don't get attached to Uranus energy. It can lead to a restlessness or chasing of inspiration, always looking for the next best thing. Take its medicine and an occasional blessing. So let's see what 33 has for us. Ash, memory, ancestors, the past. Ash represents what has come before it. The fire is over now, and its flames took with it all recognizable form of what was burned. Only memories and the soft gray ashen substances remain. When this card appears, look back and sift through what has occurred. You are in the realm of ancestors, past relationships, and those who have passed to another realm. Be gentle with the process, as it is delicate and sacred. The Ash card asks us to tend to the true nature of endings, grief, and letting go. We had your release here and release in the Five of Cups. You may be asked to be present with others experiencing loss. When in doubt, be like ash. It is silken light and easily carried by the wind, softened into the memories and into the tears. Eventually, forgiveness follows and the heart travels alight. The ash card is subtle but powerful, affecting the entire reading. Envision it as an ashen layer covering all the surrounding cards and shifting their meaning. Fire is a great equalizer. Do not take this card personally, but rather as a call to be present and kind to yourself and others as we navigate the challenge of letting go. Okay, yeah. So maybe it has felt like a fire has swept through your life recently. We had the Chiron card under here too. Remember, hurt and heal. So the hurt is in the past. The ash is all that remains of everything that was burned to the ground, whether it be partnerships or relationships here in the Libra card. There was some destruction that swept through your life, but this is learning, embracing the release of that, as oxymoronic as that seems. But now that's giving you the strength to become a leader in some capacity. You're uncovering hidden things about yourself that maybe you had forgotten about. The secrets card with the links and the moon being there. But yeah, we are being asked to release the past. So release the past, but, keep the lessons. All right. Because there is something so much better waiting for you in this future collaboration or partnership. Okay. Your archetype card. Archetype for Gemini. The Mask. Number 61. And it's funny because 61 is the 18th prime number, and we have the moon, which is typically 18 in the tarot, and the links being 18. So you might see that number a lot, or that number might have personal meaning to you. Oh, and the new moon is on the 18th of June. So that date could be, again, the time that you're ready for your new beginning, because we release at the full moon and we clear everything out in preparation for a new start on the 18th, on the new moon. Okay, so the mask is the persona, the performance, the reveal. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice. Embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception-bending time. Trust it. On the side notes, think of a mask or costume you wore that felt empowering, marvelous, or fun. Who was it you were being? Is that who still within you? As the Zen Kuan suggests, meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. Okay, so as you guys step into a more leadership position, again, you're embodying a new persona, a new role, maybe that you are unfamiliar with, and it may feel like you're putting on a mask in order to step into any of these three roles here. But it's really your true identity. It's that releasing, that falling away. Everything that you've been portraying up to this point has been a false mask, but it's just the one you're familiar with. Okay. So the mountain lion mentioned a mother energy, and the Empress is here. I'm going to grab a goddess guidance card for us. Okay, 1 or 3. All right, underneath we have Isis, past life. Well, that's what the Ash card was talking about, your ancestors, right? The past. The situation involves your past life memories. Again, it's the original mask that you wore before your parents were born. Your true identity, the identity of your soul. Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And Vesta was the wife of Jupiter, the goddess of hearth and home. And Hathor, receptivity, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. With the scales here with Libra, that's the balancing of giving and receiving. So if you've given a lot in the past, you'll be open yourself up to receive, because again, in releasing, you're making room for more blessings to come in. And finally, Cordelia, go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up this reading and go outside. That's just a message for me, because I've been in here all morning. But it's a beautiful day. I hope you all have a beautiful June. Let's get these... or maybe it's a message for you too. So, grounding is important. It's funny, I just watched a documentary about grounding yesterday, but just the science behind that of reconnecting barefoot to the earth, and how, you know, modern footwear interrupts that discharge of negative ions from our body. Oh, earth. Grounding. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Yep. Okay, so get outside. Put your feet in this dirt, in the sand, in the ocean, wherever it is. Discharge that energy. Fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals, if you're called to do so. Next, we have spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. Well, that was apparent here in the trine. Angelic support, harmony and perfect flow. And then Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. Okay. And we'll wrap this up with some angel cards for Gemini. I dropped a card that said willingness. So being, again, willingness to release, willing to receive, exploration, okay, expansion in a new direction, new horizon, exploring yourself even, compassion, okay, for yourself and others. And we have peace. Yeah, there's a lot of peace to be achieved this month. I think, again, that exhalation I mentioned about breathing, you'll be able to breathe a sigh of release. Gratitude. Yeah, have gratitude, of course, for everything that you have now, even everything that you've been through up until this point. Be grateful for your ability to let go. And we have freedom. That's definitely leading to the peace, right? The release is it's freeing you from some old weight, some old wound that showed up in the Chiron card there. And responsibility. Yep. So again, you're stepping into this role that you were meant to embody with the mask. It's your original face, your original identity. And this is your responsibility to yourself, because it's going to have a ripple effect on the world. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. Have a beautiful June. Happy birthday again. You're in for huge improvements and changes this year. So I wish you the best. Take care. Bye.